What's going on, guys? It's Eric here. Happy to bring you another video. So as you can see, we got the ring. In my previous video you probably saw me unbox. If you haven't, go see that video. I unboxed the security system for Ring. So I like Ring a lot. I think using their app is super simple. Setting up all their stuff is super simple. It literally walks you through just about everything on how to do it, where to put it. If you have problems, this is how you fix it, type of thing. So it only made sense with getting their security system that I get the Ring. So with the Ring doorbell, I'm going to tell you right now, there is a bunch of options, especially now. You got stuff as cheap as this, which is like $50 something. I think it retails for closer to $100, I think, maybe around there. But obviously if you buy it during Black Friday and the holiday season, obviously it becomes cheaper. And this was cheaper. This was like 50 bucks. But they come out with a bunch of different options. Like you have the doorbell Ring. They did have a 2. I don't think they sell the 2 anymore, but they have the 3. They have the 4, they have the Pro, they have the Pro 2, then I think there's another one that I'm forgetting. There's one that comes with a chime. Like there is a lot more involved in all 3 of those, 4 of those, 5 of those, whatever the total that they sell. All do slightly different things of why you should buy it over the next thing. Now, this being the low end of the doorbell, this runs off a battery, so well, I'll let you know how long the battery lasts, how well it does during the cold and stuff, because I'm in the northern hemisphere, so obviously this is gonna be affected by the weather. Now, being in the northern hemisphere, the United States, basically you're gonna have the crazy weather. You're gonna have the negative whatever all the way up to the 100 whatever. So we'll basically be able to test this, how well the battery does, how long it lasts, and is it worth it, or is it better to get the wired one that you can also buy, which is I think slightly more expensive. But I'm just letting you know there's multiple different options that you can buy for this. So this particular doorbell, I'll show you on the side here. These are basically all the things. So you get built-in rechargeable battery, the required hardware, 1080p, two-way talk, live video, real-time notifications, privacy control, night vision, the ring protected stuff, being able to connect to Wi-Fi, motion alerts, quick replies. Now, I can tell you with their other doorbells, you get the 4K, you have more custom features of what you can and can't do. And the biggest one is you got hardwired, which technically might be the way to go, just because then you know it's running off of power and you don't have to worry about the battery dying, or you got the notification maybe Monday morning but you totally forgot to change the battery and it died later that night. Or you got to buy a new battery because the battery you have broke, or there's something wrong with it, or it's just not lasting long. Then you could go through more batteries. Then this thing will eventually cost what it costs to have one that's physically wired. But for most people, sometimes it's the best option. Like if you live in an apartment and you want a doorbell, this is your option you're going with, because most places don't have a doorbell option right next to the door. You just have to knock. So this is great to see other people that walk by. You can watch UPS or the postal service or FedEx drop a package off and you know it delivered, because I know people also have trouble with that during the holidays. But let's get this puppy open. I know I was going through a bunch of different things, but Ring offers a lot when it comes to like all their products and stuff. So sometimes going with just this battery option might be the best for a lot of people. Now I can tell you there's a bunch of different sizes. Like if you got an area where it's real small, real tight, they sell one literally probably as wide as this circle is, basically. Obviously probably still as long, maybe a tad bit shorter, but basically that wide, and that might accommodate for you better than something that's big, because that's pretty huge. Like I have mine iPhone 14 Pro Max, and it basically swallows it. It's huge. Okay. Now if we had like a smaller one, my phone would cover the whole thing up, no problem. Like completely hide it. You'd be like, what is that? But that's the camera up top here. Then obviously your doorbell. All you have to do is just click that button down. Then nothing too concerning on the back. This is where you would attach everything. Then the battery, I believe, comes out down here on the bottom. I believe one of these slides out. I'll figure it out eventually here, but it slides out, then you just replace it. I believe, I'm not certain off the top of my head, I know at one point in time Ring sold rechargeable like battery pack thing for this. Now I can't remember if they still do or not. I'll have to do some research, but I know at one point in time you could buy a little hub thing so you could charge the batteries. Now what is concerning about that is if they're selling that, that means the batteries probably don't last very long, which isn't good. That means you're taking it off maybe a couple times a month, which isn't great, which means maybe it's only lasting a week, which is even worse. Hence why you should get the wired one. But for some people's cases, that's not the best option. But so they give you a cool tool to do everything with. They give you a USB, probably just to get it all set up, get the battery charged, and all that. Then obviously once you plop it in, you won't need that anymore. You don't have to have this end hooked up and have a power source, and now you got a cable running the whole opposite direction. But basically, that's basically what comes in there. You will have to buy some of the hardware, which I thought came in here, but I guess it doesn't, or I'm missing it or something. But I thought it came with hardware, but I guess not. It's on the side of the box. It says equipped to hardware. Well, maybe that's something I gotta figure out. So, at least there's nothing else. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's all hidden down in here. I was about to say I thought it came with it, but it's all hidden down in here. Here's all your stuff to get everything set up. They also give you a little ring sticker, which is pretty cool. But that's basically it. What comes with it. So nothing special. I'll let you guys know how well this works. It might work great. It might suck. I don't know. I mean, it's the cheapest option that I went with, so hopefully it works pretty well. Then I will let you guys know. If you have any questions about this, leave it down in the comments. Hopefully I can answer it, or maybe someone else will. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace. So just to add on, I was just messing with it. It literally comes off. So this will be your back plate that you attach to the house. Then this just slides on here. It snaps in. Then now you have it all attached. Then you can get access to your battery and stuff like that, which looks pretty simple to take out. So hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Then I'm assuming this is your button to get it all set up. But there you go, guys. I'll let you know more once I start using it and see how well it works. But peace.